Good morning, everyone. It's just before 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Monday, October 19th, and I have some urgent news for you. Over the weekend, the talks continued for the relief bill. Speaker Pelosi has said that there is now a midnight deadline, Tuesday night, so we have 2 days to get this done so that a relief package could be agreed to and put in place before the election. Now, I want to tell you that we've got to get this in place before the election. There are no guarantees after the election, and America needs relief. We need relief. She reiterated that our Payroll Support Program is in any package that is negotiated, that is already determined, that is already agreed to. The rest of America needs relief. We need the unemployment insurance, and we need to make sure that our rural hospitals are not closing, and we need to make sure that mass transit continues, and we need to make sure that we have money for testing. We need coronavirus relief across the board. We need people to be able to buy airplane tickets on the other side of this. We're still right in the middle of the crisis, and we cannot wait until February for relief. We just cannot. So it's because of you that these talks have continued. It's because of your action that we are in a place where we can get this across the finish line. What she has said is that the talks would continue after that Tuesday deadline, but let's be real. That Tuesday deadline is what we need to work for every single minute between now and then. Less than 48 hours. Now, I want to explain to you how this works. Some people have said, I can't get to Nancy Pelosi. I can't get to Steve Mnuchin. I can't make a difference. That is not true. Here's the way this works. If all of you call your representatives, that is who she turns to, that is who they turn to about whether or not to get this relief bill done. Your representatives are the ones that say to her and to him and to all the decision makers that this relief bill must be in place. So when you call your members of Congress, those staffers are taking a tally of how many calls they have gotten, and that will be reported out to their members of Congress. And that pressure on each one of those members of Congress to get their leadership to act is what is needed. So calls, tweets, if you can get a group of people and get to their offices, look at our Relief Now events. There are a couple scheduled right now. Get out to those or create some other ones. Make as much noise as you possibly can because we need relief. The people on furlough need relief. If we don't get this in place, we know the downward spiral that this will create for everyone who is still working today. It is not okay. This is through no fault of our own, no fault of anyone. Many people have been out of work since March. America needs relief right now. Hashtag relief now and hashtag every day counts. So we're working towards a deadline. And as I said before, Washington needs a deadline to act. I got a report this morning that talks went well yesterday. It's a promising report. There are still issues to deal with, things like unlimited liability waivers for corporations to put people into unsafe conditions. Those things need to be worked out and they can't stand. And that's the urgency of these discussions. And that's why these discussions need all the effort that we have behind it to say, get through that and get relief to the American people. Get relief to the American people now. Now, I want to let you know, as was reported last week, Mitch McConnell is planning to introduce a bill that is not expected to pass, that is only a messaging bill. Don't pay any attention to that. We need to stay focused on the overall relief bill conversations. And as I said, you need to put pressure on your representatives to put pressure on the decision makers. That is how this works. So your representatives in the House, your senators, doesn't matter, Democrat, Republican, tell them very firmly that you expect action. We need to be respectful but firm. Relief now. Let's get going, everybody. Do everything you can. Calls, tweets, share with your families and friends. This is for everyone. This is for us, but it's for everyone. And we need it right now. Hashtag relief now. Let's get to work. Love you all.